Hi all, Gary here from Gaz K's Model Works. Long overdue video from me. Basically, tonight I wanted to just go quickly through a sort of little mini update on what I've been doing, if you like, and what I haven't been doing. I did manage to get a couple models finished up this week, which it's been pretty unusual for me because over the summer, I've mentioned in previous videos I've got a new job, which is taking up a lot of my time, and when I'm not working I'm pretty tired. So I haven't been doing an awful lot of modelling. What you can see in front of you is the still ongoing projects. We've got the 1964 Starliner, where we've got the engine done, and the paintwork's done. Nice gloss black finish. I'm going for a red interior on this one when I get it done, but it's still in mock-up stages really at the moment. This one is the CUDA 71 CUDA is my CP101 appreciation build. As you can see, pretty much built, but I've got the paintwork to do and the decals to come. The decals that I came in the kit, they're old, pretty unusable. So what I was going to try and do is see if I could use the decals from the Revell, whatever you want to call it, 1970 Sox and Martin CUDA kit. So we're going to try those decals. I mean, they may not fit. It's the same scale, it's 1/25th, but we'll see. If that don't, then we'll have to go down the route of masking it off and painting it up and just using what decals we can. But so that one's on hiatus at the moment until I get some other parts to finish it up. Just a quick shout out to all the guys, on my YouTube and Facebook friends that are in Florida. I'm glad to hear you came through pretty much unscathed, apart from some yard and tree damage from Hurricane Irma. I was thinking of all you guys, and it's good to know that you're all pretty much safe and sound, and hopefully this other hurricane, whatever she's called, Hurricane Doris or whatever it is, hopefully that she bypasses you completely and takes a detour, because you don't need another one, I'm sure of that. I've got no new shop cards or anything to update on at the moment. I've got a few that are coming. Jeff's Model Garage, I know he's sending me a card coming through, and I've had a few new subscribers, so I want to thank you for that. As always, I really appreciate your support, and I hope you enjoy the content of the videos. This was just a short one tonight. Like I said, these are two ongoing projects. The two models that I've finished, one is it's not a commission build because I'm not getting paid for it, but it's a model kit that a good friend of mine had that he wanted me to build for him, which I've done, and I'll show you that one in a second. First up, though, I'm going to show you another restoration which I've finished, which was an old glue bomb. It was an AMT 1967 Ford Thunderbird, which is a pretty rare kit in itself, to be honest. There's not many of these around anymore. I got the kit, well, it was built up, and I got it 3 or 4 months ago. Pretty solid state, built as a semi-custom, hand-painted black and grey. I'm going to put some photos up at the end, as I always do. That shows you beginning photographs of what it looked like before I stripped it down. So I stripped it down, took all the paintwork off it, did some repairs to the body and the interior. The engine that came with this built-up model had a Dodge V8 in it, which is completely wrong, obviously, for a Ford Thunderbird. So I looked in the parts box and thought I fancy going for something a bit unusual. So I went for a 427 single over a cam, the old Cammer engine, which is a huge beast of an engine to put in this car, but I thought, yeah, why not? And I thought I'll paint it black, make it sinister, put some period mags and red lines on it, and just make it a mean looking car. So, and it's turned out okay, I'm quite happy with it. I'll show you it now. Here we go. So there she is in all her glory. Bumpers were painted with Spastics. As you can see, they've come up quite nice. They were stripped of their original chrome. So there we go, yeah, there's your mag wheels, red line tyres, nice glossy black paint finish. Used a Molotov marker for around the glass, again Spastics on the front bumper, which has come up pretty decent. I didn't realise until I put it together that the hood's got a slight bow to it. You can see there it's up high that side. It won't seem to sit down properly, but I love that view. I think the front of these 68.9 Thunderbirds look great. They're a very, very nice looking car in my eyes. I've got fingerprints on the paint. Black paint is impossible to keep fingerprints off of, I tell you. So simple black interior. I don't know if you can see that in there. See if we can go around this side a bit better. So there you go, detailed interior. Yeah, paint's looking alright. You know, it's not show quality standards, but then that's not what I go for. So I'm happy with it, and it certainly looks a lot better than when I got it. Underneath, just some basic detailing with some cut-off pipes, just to you know, hide what's underneath the hood. And I'm going to show you underneath the hood. We've got a nice Ram inducted 427 single overhead cam engine in there. That is a beast of an engine. It's wired, and yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's a monster of a car. If you met that thing at the lights, you'd be hard pushed to get away from it, I believe. But yeah, it turned out really nice, so I'm happy with that. So that's another restoration done for this year. So that's one to add to the list. And the car that I built for the friend of mine is a Revell, the Fireball Roberts 57 Ford stock car. Really nice kit. I really enjoy putting this one together. I'm not a fan of doing two-tone paintwork. You know, if I can get out of masking off paint and all that, I will, because I'm a bit lazy. But it turned out okay, and I'm really pleased with how this kit. I mean, it falls together. It's you know, these newer Revell kits do fit together quite nicely, and I had no issues at all with this kit. Let's show you this one. He's going to pick it up tomorrow, so gives me a bit of time to make a quick video on it. So there we go. Again, turned out really nice. Slight bit of weathering just on the underneath. Just some subtle weathering on the underneath and the wheels. Nice decals. They go together. They go on really nice, laid down really nice with a bit of microset. So yeah, the masking turned out alright. I mean, there's a couple of places where it's a bit, you know, there, and there's one up there. It's a little bit rough, but I mean, I'm being really critical. You know, I know he'll be more than happy with this. He's already nicked my Mobius 55 Chrysler 300 stock car that I had to add to his own collection. Let's see if we can pop the hood on this one. I need a stick to get it to dig out. It's a bit of a tight fit. There we go. So it's a supercharged V8, Thunderbird V8. Pretty stock, you know, pretty basic, but a bit of detail painting which always picks up nice. So interior, pretty plain Jane. It's got the half seat in there, roll cage. I don't know if you can see the half seat through that. But yeah, so really happy. Again, there's going to be some photographs at the end for you guys to have a look at, the build photographs. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. So I'm pretty happy that there's 2 kits done. There's 2 more to add this year. I mean, I've been a bit slow this year compared to normal years, but I got kind of burnt out. I think last year I built too many really, and this year I've slowed it down a little bit. Just, you know, because I didn't want to lose interest in it, and you can lose interest in the hobby if you do build it everything a bit too fast. So, well, I do anyway. So yeah, I'm going to concentrate mainly on these 2. I can't do anything with the Cuda until I get the decals. The Starliner I can build as and when I want. There's no rush for that one, and I'll probably be able to start something else because, you know, I've got ADHD with like model kits, as we all have. So I'm sure there'll be something else that I'll pick up on. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, guys, because that's coming up for 10 minutes now. So you all take care. Thanks for your comments and your subs. Really appreciate it. And I'll catch up with you all soon, guys. Alright, you all take care. Bye.